Well, here we are, guys. Another unboxing video, a deep dive unboxing for the Green Terror. This is the fourth installment in Series 4 of Final Girl. Here we got Dakota and Alois, or Alois. Not sure how to pronounce that yet. Going against the Vol'Kar at the Pesadillaverde, or as I and many others like to call it, the Quesadillaverde. Really cool playthrough I saw done on the main Van Ryder YouTube site channel that was very good. I did get the miniatures with it, which are right here. I'm really not going to go over opening them up. Really not much to show. I mean, you could just see them right here, you know. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I really don't have much of a setup to show miniatures really good on here. But there's a better close-up of them. As you can see right there, that's cool. Alright, the chopper. And then we have the Vol'Kar side and the Quesadillaverde side, but you can't see it because that's covering it up. And I do like to save these anyway. So let's go ahead and start opening it. This is a deep dive unboxing. So we will be going over everything. Oh, and it is open. It looks like it's a little up there, but I'll just complain just this once about it and then forget about it. Okay. Oh, I like that. Definitely some Predator vibes. Put that there. Okay, this is some hefty instructions. I am not going to hold each page open. You can go to the Van Ryder website and download these, but these are a lot of instructions. These are a lot. I already read through the PDFs before, so. So starting with four horror, 10 health. No movement because they move. She moves a certain way. And every time it goes up, the Vol'Kar is going to recover heart and then discard the next terror card. All right. And then we have. You know, I think I usually do this side first. So you know what? Let's do it. Okay, this is the Quesadillaverde side, and of course I just did the best part. Wow, you know I'm all discombobulated right now. I've been under the weather severely. So okay, here we are. All right, so there's the map right there. Nice. And then we have the instructions for this. Okay, not nearly as thick as the Vol'Kar side. These are the soldier's card. This is the soldier's card, and there are little thingamajiggers that you're going to put on here. And all will be explained in those instructions. But that's the soldier's card. There really aren't victims in this version. They're all soldiers, and the thing is, they do not want to be rescued. They want to stay. They want to fight. So every time you rescue someone, you actually lose health. Okay, so you get a little silica snack pack. So those are good. Save that for later. And you got your 4 little cubes. And then we got, for Dakota's eyes only, that's going to stay right there. And we got, so we got some, so we got that. And we have 1, 2. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So like these are for the, that's going to go on the soldier card over here. And then we have the setup items and event cards. And we have over here, we got some other tokens. We got chopper token, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 tokens, that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 13 tokens. All right. Well, actually, these really aren't considered tokens, but these are tokens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 various tokens, 4 action upgrade tokens, and 4 ability upgrade tokens. Okay. All right, I see what these are. Okay, so these are the regular tokens, and these are action upgrade tokens and ability upgrade tokens. And there's 4 of each of those. So that's going to go in there. All right. And then you get a couple sets of, okay, so here are the terror cards and some cards you're going to put on. You got 2 action cards there. Okay, so they're both the same. All right, so let's go over the let's go over the setup and item and event cards first. All right, so our first setup card is going to be High Ground. Now, for this, if you're going to be playing with the Vol'Kar in here, you do not put the Vol'Kar on the killer starting spot. You just put the they have a special token you put there. Any other killer, you know, like Geppetto, Hans, anything like that, they're going to be put there. And then our next one is going to be Jungle Madness. This is Cave Dwellers. Oh, come on. That is a Mystery Science Theater reference right there. I know that for a fact. This one is Rebel Yell. All right. Any Billy Idol fans out there? And then the final setup card is River Rats. I do like that little Mystery Science Theater one, the Cave Dwellers. It's one of my favorite episodes, actually. All right, and now for the action cards or the item cards. Usually, you got your axe, which can always be nice to have. And then you have compound bow. Forgot the last. What does that say? Forget the last arrow. Only the next one counts. So you get 3. The compound bow cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. It costs 2 to fire an arrow. All right. We got Cursed Idol. It's inside my head, whispering horrible things to me. If the cursed idol is face up anywhere, you may no longer resolve search action cards. When entering search space with the cursed idol, or if revealed while searching, you must take it. It may be discarded while at the cursed temple. That's an interesting card. That's a shitty card, but interesting. Basically, it sucks if you get it. Booby trap. Dodge this, you bastard. Spend 3. Spend 3 to place the booby trap taken in your space. If an enemy enters a space where it is located, discard this token and card, and the enemy takes 3 damage. Nice. I like that. Yeah. That's cool. That can really help. river mud. Just slather this shit on and I can blend into the environment like a chameleon. When resolving that or that, roll a die. On a 5 to 6, you cannot be the target. When entering a river, place a tracking marker below. When every space is filled, discard this card. Backpack radio. Discard this card and spend 3 time to either move all soldiers up to 2 spaces or call in an airstrike. Choose a space and roll a die. 1 to 2, 1 damage to everyone in your chosen space in each adjacent space. 3 to 6, that to everyone in your chosen space. Wow. That's very cool. That can help if wow, yeah, phew. That can be bad. Grenade. Close man, I can't read it. I gotta look at it. Close only counts in horseshoes and close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. When in hand, discard during the action phase and spend 2 time to deal that to an enemy in an adjacent space. When in your backpack, discard while using compound bow to add that to the attack. Oh, cool. Next item card. Okay, same one as before. There's 2 granadas. Walkie-talkies. You need to get moving and get moving now. Soldiers may move 1 additional space when moving. Well, that can help a lot. MREs. Tastes like cardboard, but it's better than nothing. Advance all cubes on the soldier card 1 space to the right. And they're referring to these here. Yeah, those. Alright. Our next card is Mysterious Pills. Oh, pharmaceutical gods, I beg thee smile upon me. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. Okay, simple, basic. Definitely helpful in a bind. Cigar. Get in line, maggots. Roll +1 when resolving a train action card. And what is... Oh, is that a... Oh. Let's see if we can get a zoom in on that. Who is that? You know what? I'm actually gonna... take a picture of this, and in the playback, I'm gonna have a zoom in up close. But that looks like someone. I don't know who though. But yeah, that's who it is. Future me is taking a picture and showing it right now. All right, on to the next one. Wetsuit. Works better when it's wet. You may move upriver, but victims cannot follow you. You are no longer affected by the Flash Flood Terror card, the Heavy Rain event card, or Piranha's event card. You know, I may have some beef with that Piranha's card because that's a stereotype. They do not act like that. Only under certain circumstances, and they're very rare, you can actually jump into a pool of piranhas and they will not touch you. M16. This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Alright, who knows what movie that was from? Come on. Right, the M16 adds 2 at a range of 1 and adds that at a range of 2. Nice. The Bowie knife. I call this one Great Slice. Is it Great Slice? I call this one Goat Slicer. Or ghost slice. Yeah, ghost slicer. My eyes are terrible. If you have a Bowie knife in each hand, add +1. Ooh. And it's another Bowie knife. Yeah. If you have a Bowie knife in each hand, you may use both when attacking. Minigun. Let loose the dogs of war. You get 2 on that. When moving, move 1 less space, minimum of 1. The minigun cannot be placed in your backpack. When attacking, deal an additional damage for each star in your final horror roll result. That is nice. That's why you only get 2 charges. Okay. That's... whew. Alright, and our final item card is... first aid kit. Every time you use an action card to recover health, recover an additional... That's nice. Okay. Now we have our event cards. So setup cards, item cards are done. Now we have event cards. Rebel Leader. I am not a liberator. Liberators do not exist. The people liberate themselves. Alright, and it says, place the rebel leader at the rebel camp. During the upkeep phase, move the rebel leader 1 space closer to the nearest victim who is not at the rebel camp. Then move 1 victim in their space to the rebel camp. Soldiers at the rebel camp cannot be ordered to take actions. The rebel leader will not follow you. If the rebel leader leaves play, discard this card. That is a lot to take in. Okay. Archaeologist. You can't take that. It belongs in a museum. Roll a die and place the archaeologist in that space. You got the ancient ruins, rebel camp, or the supply depot. Roll 1 fewer die when searching within the space of the archaeologist unless you pay 3 time. Resolve this card again during each upkeep phase. Okay. Weathers, Sergeant Weathers. Place you son of a bitch. Place Sergeant Weathers in the space with the most victims. He is considered a soldier when ordered. Sergeant Weathers and any victims with him can move 1 additional space and add +1 to their attack range. If Sergeant Weathers is killed, add 2 horror. Next event card. Twitchy soldiers. There's something out there, man. And they're trying to fucking end us. If you have unlocked the no friendly fire upgrade, immediately lock it. When rolling for friendly fire, soldiers are killed on a result of 1 through 3. Youch. Cursed Temple. It calls to me, but I have a feeling the invitation isn't a friendly one. Place the cursed token at the cursed temple. Whenever you enter the cursed temple, lose 3 health, then discard the token. These are not really good events. Rebel Raiding Party. This jungle and everything in it belongs to the people. Roll a die and choose which space is targeted. Ancient ruins or supply depot. Take all items at that space, shuffle them face down, and place them at the bottom of the rebel camp deck. Alright. Get to the chopper. Run! If the Huey is not on the board, place it on the clearing. For each victim saved with the Huey, choose one of the following. That, or that. I'm not gonna bother. You know it. You know the lingo. There you go. Got 3 more. Heavy rains. Haven't seen rains like this since the summer of '87. I know why they did '87. Unless you're moving from a river space, it costs 2 time to enter a river space. Alright, and then we have supply drop. Sometimes back home is looking out for us. Take 3 random item cards that were not used and place each of them face up next to the supply depot's item deck. When successfully searching here, you may choose one of the face-up cards instead of drawing from the deck. Discard this card when 3 additional item cards are no longer in the item deck. Cool. Okay, and then we have one more. Piranhas. They can strip a cow to the bone in a minute flat. Roll a die and place the Piranhas token in 1 to 2 lower river, 3 to 4 central river, 5 to 6 upper river. Everyone in the space loses 1 heart. Whenever anyone enters that space, they lose 1 heart. Those are your event cards for that. So, items, event, and setup. Alright, we now have the terror cards and the action card to go through here. Alright, so let's start with the train card first. So you get 2 of those. So the train card is, alright, unlock an upgrade for double success. Unlock an upgrade 3, lose 3 time, nothing, lock an upgrade. Or that, and it costs 2 time. I'll whip you green piece of shit into shape if this is the last thing I do. And you get 2 of those. Okay, now for the terror cards. Minor Dark Power, Rivermaster. The killer may now move upriver. The killer is no longer affected by Flash Flood, Terror event card, and the Piranhas event card. I saw the jungle move. Open fire. If there are no victims, yada yada. Roll a die for each space with 2 or more victims. Roll a die for each space with 2 or more victims. On a result of 1 to 3, kill one of the victims in that space. Draw an event. Cave collapse. Everyone at the cave loses 1 heart. Then panic. Everyone still at the cave. Place collapse token at the cave. The cave is no longer considered a rescue space. Draw an event. Gain a horror. Flash flood. Draw an event. After that, everyone at the waterfall, upper river, and central river are moved down the river 1 space. Everyone at the lower river loses 2. Is it 2? Yep. 2 heart. Jungle Heat. So it's going to target final girl or victim and just move 2 boots. Panic all victims adjacent to the killer space, then // Draw an event. And the Green Nightmare. If this is the final terror card in the deck, discard it with no effect. Otherwise, choose one of the following. Gain 3 horror, or gain a horror, then reshuffle this card back into the terror deck. Interesting. Low morale. If there are no victims, yada yada. Lock and upgrade, then target nearest victim, move towards them, and then attack whatever space they are in. Final one, Cursed Sacrifice. If there are no victims on this board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, move all victims 1 space closer to the cursed temple. Kill all victims at the cursed temple. If no victims died, kill the 2 closest victims to the cursed temple. Oh Lord! And you know what? That's it for the Quesadillaverde side. There's not much to it. Just a couple of those cards, and that's it. All right, so there's those, and there's these, and that. And you got your tokens. Okay, then, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that was their side. Now for the Vol'Kar side. And as I showed before, there we go. We do have, goes up to 4 hard, 10 health. Alright, and then we got that cool thing there. I like that. And then we got the really long novel for the Vol'Kar actions and everything, and the movement cards. And then this is Eloise's card. And we got another gel snack pack for later on. These are the movement tokens. Those are explained in the instructions on how they work. Here we are. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 12 tokens here. Vol'Kar 19, Vol'Kar 1912, Vol'Kar 1922. 19 must be the this must be the 19 feature film. Okay, everything's out of there. Okay, big cards last, little cards first. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do. Ooh, you know what? I don't want to do. I don't want to go through these. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do a quick thing here. I'll probably edit it out. Hold on one second. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna go through these. These I'm gonna save special. These are gonna be special. This is a deep dive unboxing, but I don't want to spoil anything. So this I'm gonna keep a surprise for when we actually play. So now it leaves with just the terror cards and. Okay, so here we got. All right, we got 2 track cards. So these 2 action cards, just like the train you got here, you got track. So 3 stars, reveal the origin card or 2 other movement cards. 2 stars, reveal 2 movement cards, not the origin card. 1 star, reveal 1 movement card, not the origin card. No star. Gain a horror, and that. There's something out there hunting us, and it ain't human. Okay. I would normally want to go through those, but I really don't want to. A, there's a lot of them, and B, I feel it would be more surprising if, we don't know what the Vol'Kar will do during those. Okay, so this is an attack resolution card. When attacking, place that token on the space being targeted. Then before resolving the Vol'Kar's path, resolve the attack and place that token on this card equal to the damage done by the attack. Okay. I'm pretty sure once I go through all the instructions thoroughly, I'll have a better understanding of that. Maybe. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna go with we'll do them last. Not last, but alright, we'll do Vol'Kar's Dark Powers first. Okay, so that's the epic one. We'll save that one for last. So the first dark power is Blades in the Dark. When the Vol'Kar's path is resolved, kill 1 victim in each space adjacent to her final space. Next one. Chameleon of Death. When the Vol'Kar is attacked while concealed and does not receive damage, you receive damage equal to the Vol'Kar's attack value. Okay. Stress of the Unknown. The first time you resolve that, each turn, lose 2 time. And the gruesome one, Merciless Ambush, Epic Dark Power. When the Vol'Kar's path is revealed, resolve the ambush penalty on each movement card. Alright, and now for the finales. Guerrilla Warfare. And I think that's 4 movement tracks. I don't know. And then target, move 3 spaces, attack, and then go back into hiding. And the next one. Rampage. Move 3 spaces, attack twice when revealed. That. It's something 4 times. Like I read through the instructions, but I don't have everything memorized, but that definitely has something to do with like or the movement cards or something, I think. All right, self-destruct. Remove a countdown token. When revealed, place 3 countdown tokens on this card. To win, you must kill a Vol'Kar and be on an escape before the final countdown token is removed. And the epic finale, Regenerative Cloaking. Ouch. Yeah, that's pretty epic right there. They'll basically just keep regenerating and regenerating. Okay, so we got the 2 action cards. We got that done. I'm not going through those. We have, okay. So Aloise is very cool. I'm going to do hers last. But for Dakota, 5 victims to unlock her dark power, her ultimate. And it would be, when making a horror roll, you may re-roll 1s and 2s until none remain in the final horror roll result. Wow. Wow, nice. Okay, but if it's 3s and 4s, then, yeah. But that's still cool. For each additional victim saved, lose a horror. Now her, oof, not on, okay. So yeah, every time you rescue someone, you will lose health. So you better keep those health cards handy because she's going to need them, especially for the 5th victim. But when you unlock everything, roll 6 for horror rolls regardless of the horror level. That is badass. That is badass. I like that. 6 regardless. Hey. So in other words, regardless of horror level, so if you're I guess like even if you're in the green, yeah, it's regardless of horror level, so yeah. All right, let's go over the let's do the tarot cards next. We have Energy Shield. When this card is revealed, place a heart on it. The first time that is resolved, each turn, add heart to this card. That cannot be added to any other way. Discard this card when there are no hearts on it. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Collector. Each time Vol'Kar's path is resolved, first take the top item card from the closest search space and place it underneath this card. When collector is discarded, place the collected items in a new item deck next to the board, and the collection card and the collection taken in the Vol'Kar's current space. This space may now be searched. Okay. Evasion. Whenever you resolve that a second time. Bait and switch. If the origin card is face up, flip it face down. Shuffle all other movement cards in the path and return them to the path face down. Gain 2 horror. Savage upgrade. Reveal the set aside terror cards one at a time. Put the first minor dark power card you find into play. Then that, if you did not reveal a minor dark power card, then gain 2 lust. Why did I flip that over? Force of habit. Twisting Shadows. That, and then panic yourself. Shifting Shadows. That, panic all victims that are alone. Stealth Blitz. That, then that. I just totally forgot what those were called. If Vol'Kar is visible, discard and otherwise and next tarot card. Otherwise, that. So something 4 times, or yeah. You know what? Let's look that up real quick. I am curious. That is. Okay. You resolve a reveal that on. Okay, a reveal icon on a card. Okay. Looks like it's a reveal path. Yeah, resolve the path. So, okay. Next one. Same thing. Out of the shadows. Out of the shadows again. Out of the shadows. Okay. Sneak. Sneak again. Sneak again. Psyops. If the Vulkar is visible, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, discard all track action cards in your hand. Then go visible and then gain a horror. There is not a whole lot to this set at all. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of interesting gameplay. And I'm very excited about that. I'm definitely excited to play Alois because I want to just kick some ass and lose a lot of health and regain it back and get her ultimate unlocked. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. I think I will do the movement cards. If you do not want to see these, then I'd say end the video right here. But from here on out, I warned you, and I've warned myself, I'm going to do them. So, here we go. Okay. Do not move. The Vol'Kar recovers health, gain 2 horror. Do not move. The Vol'Kar recovers heart. Discard a random action card. Move 1 space on a 6. Then he's going to target final girl or victim and attack. Gain a bloodlust. I must admit, though, they really should do something to, I don't know, if you're colorblind, that can be kind of, that can be kind of hard to see. You know, you can kind of miss that. I almost did. Move 1 space on a 6, gain a horror. Move 1 space on a 5, attack, discard a random action card. Move 1 space on a 5, gain nothing, then lose 3 time. Is that lose? Yeah, that's lose. Move 1 space on a 4, attack, and then gain 2 horror. Move 1 space on a 4, discard random action card. Move 1 space on a 3, attack, gain a bloodlust. Move 1 space on a 3, gain a horror. Move 1 space on a 2, attack, lose 3 time. So these are all referring to that little token when she's stealthed. Move 1 space on a 2, then gain 2 bloodlust. Ouch. Move 1 space on a 1, attack, gain 2 horror. Move 1 space on a 1, lose 2 time. Move 3 spaces towards the closest rescue space. Do not consider the current space. Break ties by lowest panic number. Hard to read that one. My eyes suck. Move 2 spaces toward the closest that space. Do not consider the current space. Break ties by the highest panic number. And then attack, and then gain a horror. Move 1 space towards the closest. Do not consider the same thing. Attack 1, and then lose 3 time. Move 3 space towards the closest space. Attack and 2 bloodlust. Move 2 spaces towards the closest space. Attack 1, gain 2 horror. Move 1 space toward the closest space, gain 2 horror. Lose 2 time, my bad. Move 2 spaces towards the closest namespace, gain bloodlust. And finally, we have move 1 space towards the closest namespace, attack once, gain a horror. Those are all the movement cards. I'm gonna put those back. And that will be it for that. And we are now at the end of the deep dive unboxing. Not a whole lot to go on. You know what? I will. And I did decide I am going to open this now. Only because I do need to put the chopper. And yeah, I need to put them all in. So looks like this is getting unboxed now. Because they got to go in. They got to go in here anyway. They did this before. This is kind of a weird... Not sure how I feel about this whole weird kind of... Yeah. Whatever that may be. Note to self, start opening these from the bottom. Not like it really matters. There's cardboard down there too. Okay, so here's the Vol'Kar. He's gonna go in. Well, she takes up a lot of space. And then the 2 Dakota and Eloise and the chopper, they're gonna go on the other side. Okay. And it's just your average advertisement, but you know. If you're a fan like me, you know you already have all this stuff and you don't need any of it. Except for the shirt. I probably won't need the shirt. I won't get the shirt. I don't need the shirt at all. Okay, so we got that. We got the movement cards here. And a little dirty in there. What the heck's up with that? And there's that. And then Vulkar instructions go down here. I have them in PDF, so that's fine. All right. Ooh. Then we got over this side. Oh, damn it. I always forgot to put those back in. Alright, we'll put them in there along with the chopper. And that will go underneath. Oh, those go in the Vol'Kars also. Those go in the Vol'Kars too. Good Lord. Okay, I almost forgot that. That. And that. All right. And there we have it, folks. That was the deep dive unboxing for Final Girl, The Green Terror. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to bring this live. for you guys. Will be fun. Will it be later today? I don't know. I'm still not feeling so good. Well, time will tell. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe. I do have a Patreon. Do check that out. Try to help support me, support the channel to do more cool things and try to come up with stuff to do for giveaways and everything. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next live stream and for future videos. All right, take care. Bye.